National New South Wales services and light rail services.
Served with gala, salad, and fries on chips.
With salad and rice or chips. Bye.